I'm Alan.
I'm Louie.
And I'm Brendan. That seems really kind of lame, though.
Yeah. It's alright. It's okay. We kind of have to go through the lameness. Yeah. Do we go more in depth, though? Like, what we do?
Because I don't think there's a background.
No, that's who I am.
Yeah, cool. That works.
We're Trebl. That's who we
Trebl.
are.
Oh, let's do that. I like that.
Yeah,
we should be like, I'm Alan, Louie, and we are Trebl. So that's just
I actually love the take that we just did.
And
I'm
this
just
is our
gonna include all
resident
this.
mute,
Cool.
Brendan.
Next one.
So Trebl is a lifestyle and activewear brand that wanted to capture really what soccer is to us. And soccer to us is more than just a sport. It's a culture that embraces kind of creativity and fashion in one. So we kind of wanted to create a brand that represented that, really.
Yeah, it's kind of supposed to be like a brand that like bridges the gap between like not just playing, because soccer isn't just that. It's not just playing the sport. Like everyone, like the three of us are obsessed with like watching soccer, I can say, and it's like there's like a whole lifestyle to it. Like people, there's a certain like look and aesthetic feel that people like look for when it's like about soccer, and that's kind of what we try to capture in the stuff that we do. But it's just basically. Yeah, exactly. That was kind of it.
What makes us different is that we're trying to be the gap, like he said, between fashion, kind of the subculture of soccer, the street culture of soccer, and more of the active performance type of clothing that exists out there, because there seem to be a bunch of brands that do either one or the other, but nothing that really tries to tie both of them in together. So I think Louis did a good job explaining that, and that's kind of what we wanted to be when we started envisioning Trebl and what we wanted to represent.
And I think on top of that, we want to make it a more intimate process in terms of bringing the consumer closer to the game and kind of making it like they're kind of along this journey with us. And yeah.
Well, I mean, to kind of like, the way I see it, there's a lot of brands that are really close with, sports consumers for other for other sports, like the NBA. Like Adidas does a ton of stuff with them, and like people love the NBA. They have their own kind of like basketball subculture and like all that stuff, but I don't see it as big here in the US as it is in Europe for soccer, because over there they have a million brands working on like streetwear and all this stuff, but for us, it's kind of like pretty cool because there's no one who's doing it, so it allows us to try and like really pave our own way in a sense. I mean, I'm sure you can see a few brands doing it here and there, but for the most part we are kind of setting our own path, which is pretty cool.
Manchester United.
Manchester United.
Liverpool. Just because they're...
This is a tough one. I think overall, like ever, Ronaldinho. Just because I thought he was like amazing at everything.
Oh wait, OG Ronaldo or Ronaldinho?
Ronaldinho,
Oh, okay.
like
Alright.
long hair.
Yeah.
But currently Neymar, but I think Ronaldinho forever.
I'm going with OG Ronaldo from Brazil. Literally my idol as a kid, and I cried when he retired, but yeah, so.
And overall, Van Cruyff, rest in peace. I think he passed away not this past year, but last year.
No, yeah.
But currently, oh boy, probably
Philippe Coutinho.
not Coutinho. The Magician's great, but I think overall, I have to go with Robin. I know he's
Arjen Robben.
Yeah, I think he's considered to
Nice.
be quite the diver, but overall,
when
the
you-
speed,
nah,
when
he's
he's
good.
on, he's great.
As long as you're,
Is he
you're
on?
not in
Really? No.
Mexico. As long as you're not in Mexico.
Yeah,
you're fine.
exactly.
You'll be good. Well, I mean, the coolest thing I've ever seen was I saw Bayern Munich play Darmstadt in Germany at the Allianz, and it was nuts, absolutely nuts. It it was really, really cool.
I think for me, 2010 World Cup, I was fortunate enough to go to South Africa to watch Brazil play all the qualifier games. So not one game specifically, but just being able to experience that as a whole was an amazing experience, and I would recommend that to anyone that gets the chance.
Watching for me, 2010 World Cup, but I was in Haiti, and the TV we were watching it on actually had one of the poles, the old school poles, where you had the kid behind it wasn't even getting to watch the game. He just had to keep rotating the pole to make sure the game was in picture. And all of Haiti wanted Spain more than anything.
Very strong.
Really?
But yeah, all of us, all the people that we were on the trip with wanted the Dutch to win, but all the Haitians, they wanted Spain more than anything. That's weird.
I'll never forget Brazil's 2002 World Cup victory, but
Brazil's loss.
I will never forget that loss.
I will never forget that.
I will never forget when the Dutch beat you guys so bad. There was that screamer of a goal way
it
out
was
there.
Germans.
No,
No,
he's
it's-
talking about the one where we were winning.
Oh,
Robinho
2010.
scored.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, when Robinho Kaká scored and then not both of them.
I
Just
cried
one.
that game, dude.
That was crazy.
I cried.
No,
too.
but
That
the
wasn't really bad.
no, well, Brazil, Germany.
Germany.
Alan and I
Oh,
watched
yeah.
it together, and we
He
spent an
cried.
hour. We spent an hour after the game ended, just sitting there staring at the TV for an hour.
I've been depressed like that twice in my life.
wow.
And it was, no, the Brazil losing to Germany 7-1 was fucking terrible.
I was sad.
That was actually on Jeopardy the other night.
Was it?
Yeah, but it was I guess, I don't remember. It was 7-1. Something.
Also, what pisses me off is that German players will bring that up low key on
Every
social
single
media
day.
every now and then.
Yeah,
And it's just dude, I'm still kind of recovering.
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know the year, but Manchester United, when they were sponsored by Adidas the first time, and they have the blue all over Adidas print. I think that one was unreal. But I also liked the black Umbro United jersey when they were sponsored by Sharp. I think that was when Cantona was playing. I think that jersey was one of the sickest United jerseys ever. Yeah, I'd say those two are probably two of my favorite ever jerseys.
For me, it would have to be 2004 Brazil. It has it's outlined, and then there's a ball with a number in the middle. Really sick jersey. That one, or I really liked 2008's Manchester United jersey when they won the Champions League. The one that you said you had gotten stolen when you were in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the AIG with
Yeah.
the AIG.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one was pretty sick.
My favorite kit would have to be 1969 Liverpool. They had the long sleeve jersey with the white cuffs and the white collar. And then, or 89, I think it was 89 Liverpool home and away. They were sponsored by Candy. And I think branding on soccer jerseys is just the coolest thing in the world, especially with all these Asiatic clubs way out there who have branding all over them.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
as a fashion aesthetic, it kind of works for some of those teams. But yeah, Liverpool or die.
In my mind, I wanted it to be something that wasn't just about the brand, but more about the culture and kind of making soccer,
Great again.
yeah, kind of making soccer great again, and making it kind of as big as possible here in the U.S. I mean, it's been growing forever, but I still think that there's so much for soccer in terms of growth, for the culture here in the U.S. And I would like Trebl to be associated with soccer here and the culture of the sport.
Well, it's cool here because every kid plays soccer as a kid, but then they kind of just don't play it anymore. But we're getting to a point now where people keep playing it into college and it becomes part of it. Where before it was just kind of the small little thing, and now it's one of the fastest growing sports in the country. But there's still so much that can be done with it. And for us, at least for me, I see it as if we can kind of ingrain ourselves in like that growth. I mean, it's a little far-fetched of a goal, but like if we could, ingrain ourselves in that like growth and like be a part of that, that'd be really, really cool. Just because like, I don't know, we love the sport, we love where we live, and we see an opportunity, and people don't really see it like that yet, but we want to help get there.
I mean, I'd want Trebl to be everywhere you see soccer. I'd like you to also see Trebl.
Yeah.
That's really the goal.
My goal has always been, from a designing standpoint, just to make my own clothes. And I want to be able to influence how I can make my own clothes, but also how a whole group of people can wear clothes, and be able to even get input from our customers, just be able to have this intimate process of making clothes, but making the clothes we want to wear, and
But
just making a living off of that would be ideal.
Yeah, I mean, the money's like, it is what it is, but like at the top of it is about creating something that like we want to do. It's about finding something that we love and doing that every day. Like we want to get to a point where, the whole goal, right, in life is to find what you love and do it every day. And like we love soccer, and it's not just about like creating clothes, it's about like creating this experience. So I don't know, it'd be a really cool thing to get this going.
Soccer culture, to me, means waking up 6 a.m. to catch a United game, no matter how late you've been up the day before. Trying to get to watch your team play, even if you're at work and you need to get something done. Your biggest focus is getting to watch that United game.
Or for whatever club you support, but yeah.
Biased, but that and getting to talk to your friends and really just make fun of them for anything that might have happened to their favorite team. But
Banter's just great.
Yeah, and just the culture of getting to play soccer, being able to, even if you just want to just kick a ball around, pick up a ball, call up one of your friends, go on the street and just start juggling. To me, that's what the culture means. It's just being able to enjoy the sport whenever you want, really live it, breathe it, and yeah.
To that point too, it's just like kind of like picking up a ball, playing at a barbecue with some buddies. Like we've all played a game where you grab a ball, you grab two sneakers on each side, and you make your little goals, and like that is what it is. Like as a kid, like just I think back to like crawling under cars to grab a soccer ball that got dislodged because we're playing in the street, and like basically just having a ball with you constantly. It's just kind of like a thing that we all did. I mean, kids still do it, but not as much. And it's like for us, it was like for me anyway. It's my whole life. Like I've been surrounded by crazy soccer fanatics my whole life, and it's been really cool.
Well, even if you just look at all the other sports that are out there. I mean, there's like all these equipment you need to buy and all these things. And yeah, you can get the nicest cleats, you can get the nicest shin guards.
But you don't need it. You can play with the ball.
Grab the ball and play.
The thing is, though, you could literally play with like a big sock rolled up. People have done it.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, they used to play with heads, dude. Historically, did they not used to play with heads?
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll keep
Google it.
We'll just keep going. No, it's fine. You're good.
They played with heads.
They did.
Yeah. Certain.
I'm sure they did.
But what does soccer culture mean to me? I mean, yeah, like you said, waking up super early, or even just, I mean, you watch a game and you follow these teams and you almost get a sense that you're kind of connected to the club. Yeah, call it crazy or anything, but there are people out there who live and die for these soccer teams, and
but it's that love that we're talking about, like the love for your team, like whatever reason you support them, like they're your team, and like that spirit is the really cool part about it. Like no matter why you match with the team or whatever, it's like the love you have for that is really what kind of drives it.
Yeah, like I definitely reference like whatever team I support with like we, like I always say like
it's always a we. It's never
we have a game. Yeah.
Because you're part of it. You're part of like we're as a supporter, you're the reason they exist. Like without supporters, a club can't exist. But
yeah, I think that supporters for soccer are one of the most important parts, because like there isn't just the atmosphere can make or break a game. I mean, like the atmosphere of some games are like.
No question.
You go into a stadium and you scare the pants off of your opponent. You know what I mean? It's just some of these like big stadiums across the world. So soccer is very much a supporter run sport.
more so than
More
any
so
of the
than
other
any
ones.
other sport.
Yeah,
Any other
I mean,
sport in the world.
especially here, like the people who control the NFL and the NBA, they just like they control it and they do what they can to do it, but it's not necessarily like a supporter driven. I mean, we're lucky because we're in like where we are, and people here are crazy about their sports, but for most people, it's not like supporters don't really drive it. So